think what could happen would be is going to happen. I already know because of who y'all are. But just like the upliftment, is that a word? Of like local writers and local poets.
Hi, I'm Jason Purcell.
And I'm Matthew Stepanek.
And we're both writers, editors, and community organizers who've gained so much through being part of Edmonton's literary community. And so we've come together to build a space to house this vibrant community. And we're talking about Glass Bookshop, which will be Edmonton's newest bookstore.
Yeah. I'm the editor of Glass Buffalo magazine, the 2019 writer-in-residence for the Edmonton Public Library, and also the author of a collaborative novel and a poetry chapbook. In all of my positions, I work to connect writers and readers in our community with each other and build strong networks of conversation.
And I am Programs Officer at the Canadian Literature Centre, which is housed at the University of Alberta, where I did my BA in Comparative Literature and my MA in English. And in my role as Programs Officer, I help to bring writers from across Canada to Edmonton for free readings, free lectures, and workshops. I'm also co-editor of an anthology of Canadian writing. I have a poetry chapbook out this spring. And I also spent 10 years working in bookshops, big and small.
Through our work in Edmonton's literary community and through conversations with its members and other people living in Edmonton as well, we've come to realize that Edmonton is hungry for another independent bookstore.
I love the opportunity to kind of a place where there can be conversations and you can connect with others, maybe find titles that you wouldn't normally run into in your everyday book shopping.
So Glass Bookshop will be a bookstore that celebrates the writing that's coming out of Edmonton, out of Alberta, and out of Canada generally. It'll emphasize queer writing, writing by Indigenous folks, Black writers, writers of color, and the independent Canadian publishers who are putting out a lot of this really vital work. And something that we also want to do is put these titles in conversation with other books that are making waves around the world to really demonstrate how important it is and how relevant these Edmonton and Alberta and Canadian stories are just, in these general conversations.
The bookshop will also house a wine bar and event space so that Glass Bookshop can be a place for Edmontonians to gather, converse, and celebrate books. We want this space to be one of community and comfort and accessibility. With plans to open up in the fall in the Quarters area of Edmonton and with easy access to the downtown by car and transit, we hope to become an essential part of Edmonton's arts district.
This campaign is a way for us to thank you and to reward you for any help or support you're able to give to us. We have a number of really cool perks. One that I'm really excited about are these beautifully designed postcards featuring Alberta writers and are illustrated by Michelle Campos-Castillo and Alberta's first artist-in-residence, Lauren Crazybull.
We'll also have tea towels, broadsheets, and some beautiful pins, all designed by the amazing Vicky Wersinski of Mezzaluna Studio.
And if you, like so many among us, harbor a secret crush on Matthew Stepanek, you can have him buy you dinner, and I will chaperone. But if you're not looking for love, we'll also be offering bookshop memberships and a cool swag bag full of all types of treats.
So we're raising this money to be used as a contribution against financing for the costs associated with opening a bricks and mortar location in the city, as well as to pay the incredible artists and designers for the work that they've done in the last several months to help us kind of put this vision together for the bookshop.
So please take a look at our perks, and if there's anything that catches your eye, by all means scoop it up. And if you can't donate, we still appreciate any support you can give, and that could look like sharing this campaign with your friends and your family. And thank you so much for helping us build this space for Edmonton's literary community, for its readers and its writers.
And we can't wait to welcome you to Glass Bookshop.
We've been working with you folks for a while, and I think that it will be a beautiful extension of the work you've already done for the literary community. I've always said that Edmonton has a very supportive music, art, performance. Like, we're so lucky in that regard, and I think you guys are going to be just another beautiful element of that.
And it sounds like you would also be an anchor and a place to convene for all the other things you just talked about when it comes to local music and supporting the arts.
It's bringing it all together.
Yeah.
And complete package of all of these cool things shoved into a beautiful tote. Is that?
I want that one.